for us were kind of interesting. So funny because of the language, number one thing actually. So there's a lot of words in different languages that clash. They kind of the same. Like atom is the same in Russian and English. And a couple other words as well, like lift, this and that. So I had this really cool class. I ended up in Northeast High School. Anybody knows where Northeast High School is? Everybody's from a good neighborhood over here. Independence Avenue and then Brown Boulevard. So I was the only white person there. Russian white person there. And it's interesting. I ended up there. It's a very interesting school, really cool, very interesting experience because there was metal detectors. Never in my life I've seen metal detectors. And so, except for airports, in 1990, we didn't have any issue. That was my first shootout. Was in that school. On the way out, going to the bus, bullet, so what? Oh, Wild West. I was like, wow, awesome, that's cool. Well, they didn't hit me. It was good. Hit the side of the bus. So, anyway, so I had a really cool class in that school. It was an art class. I like to draw with an number 2 pencil. And so, when we first came here, I had 2 jobs. And after school, I go to one job, then go to the second job, and I had 2 sisters and a mom, and be the last one out all the time, obviously. And then, I'd be a little late in the morning. It was like a 7:45 class. I would run in there, and I didn't speak very good English, and so this lady, she was like a huge lady, and she had no hair, and sounded like a man, and she'd give me a hard time, and I really started hating her. So I get in there, she started getting, why are you late, this and this, and I can't explain myself. So I get red and all upset, and then sit down, So one day, I came up with this whole plan. I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell her what I think. I don't like her anymore, I'm going to tell her what's up. So I go in there, because some people come in there, she doesn't say anything. They got these little tickets in their hands, which is an excuse, I didn't know what it was. And nothing going on with them, and I get in trouble. So I came up with this whole speech the night before. I'm like, wrote it out, ready to go. And the only key to my plan was I did not know the word shower. Well, I knew it in French, and in Russian, which is the same. And the word for shower in Russian is douche. Yeah, and so I had a foolproof plan. I get over there and I listen, lady, I tell you what, all right? I go, you don't say nothing to nobody else except for me. I go, when I walk in here, you always give me a hard time. And I have 2 sisters and a mom, and in the morning, I have to take my douche, right? She's like, really? And everybody's laughing at this point in time. No one's listening to me. Everybody's laughing. No one's hearing me except for this lady. She's like, okay. And I started talking, I was like, well, don't you take a douche occasionally? And she goes, well, yeah. She's like, oh, sometimes. And I'm like, well, she goes, yeah, I'm going to have a date. And I'm like, what? I go, when it's hot in summer, I think, what was a day? Needless to say, I didn't have any girlfriends in that particular school. I didn't know for 2 years what it meant, I kept on using it, I had this old lady next door. I would mow her lawn, She'd pay me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go take my douche. She'd give me more money, Poor thing died. She didn't know what happened, what I was meant, because she died, a year and a half into it. And I never got the chance to tell her, Anyway, with my accent too, sometimes happens, we had my baby's mama. Look at me, it was my daughter's mother. Anyway, her dad was over, and we were cooking and stuff like that. We were just talking, and I'm a car enthusiast. I like cars, and his name is Paul. He's Irish, and little freckles, kind of thing. And we're talking, and I go, my attorney, Diana. And this is hot blonde, just a beautiful lady. He saw her. I go, she has NSX, and I'm talking about accurate NSX. he thinks I'm saying anal sex. And he's like, well, that's nice, you know. I go, yeah. I go, it is, isn't it? I go, wow. I go, you know, I went over there last night. I go, she let me try it out. It was tight. And you know, he was smiling, and then suddenly it's changing. You know, he's becoming red, and he's like looking at my my wife to be, and you know, they go like this. And I go, yeah. I go, something about sex just makes me crazy. I go, and you know, and I'm talking about the car, and I can see that he's getting really routed up. You know, he's like this, and I'm thinking, you know, and I'm thinking he's really upset that he didn't get a chance to drive that vehicle. I go, well, Paul, no problem. I go, we'll go over there tomorrow night. She likes wine. I go, she'll let you try it out. I don't know, do you like the front or the back? Anyway, she had to pry him off of me, and I had to explain what was going on, of course. But it was a good laugh afterwards. It was a good laugh. The best one is for my dad. My father. You know, did anybody have a parent that, contrary to everything you say, if you ever suggest anything, they'll do the opposite? Anybody? Any parents like that? You'll tell him, Dad, don't do that, and he'll like, fuck you. You know, that's my dad. Yeah, he's like, fuck English. So where we bought a tree and planted it in the yard, pretty far away. And, you know, and it says on the instructions you have to, you know, water profusely the tree, you know, a lot. So he wanted to plant it far away so he can be away from my mom, because she gets 2.5 acres, so that way he wanted it over there. Okay, so we planted it over there, he put a chair out. So we needed to water it. So we unrolled all of our hoses, got them all up there, and it's like we can't reach. So, okay, we gotta go to Home Depot. So Mom goes, okay, we'll go to Home Depot. We went to Home Depot with Dad. On the way there, we're speaking, and he's trying to speak English. And he says, "Never escape." I'm like, what? Does anyone know what that is? All right, well, he was saying never escape. So I, of course, right, being a good son, I'm like, Dad, this is not how you say never escape, okay? Ah, fuck you, fuck English, I know, they understand. I go, okay. So he gets me upset, you know, I'm like, you know what, you go ahead and go in and Home Depot and you buy your own hose, okay? He goes, all right, no problem, all right? So we park the van, we go in there, and I'm gonna tell you something interesting, because in Russian, any kind of rubber hose, any kind of, it could be a fuel line, it could be a water line, it could be any line, any kind of water hose, rubber hose is called a schlong. Yes. So we get in the store, and I know what's going to happen. I'm not saying anything, you know. I'm not saying anything. See, this really nice man comes up to us, and he goes, hi, how are you doing? May I help you? To my dad, right? He says, yes, I need to see your schlong, please. So the guy goes, what? You can see the you know, he goes, yes, my wife says mine too short. I can't reach the back. Okay? It needs one, huh? So I had to explain and intervene, because the guy goes, no! He goes, no, why not? He goes, I have money. Right? So anyway, I guess the moral of the story is that never be afraid to try new things. No matter what happens, you just gotta do it. All right? All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for all the guys.